Welcome to San Diego, California, America's classiest city. We're here at Snapdragon Stadium to witness one of the best moments of bowl season each and every year, the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. He almost broke that when they finally get him stopped, but let's see if he had a little help. There's a penalty marker down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. To the air on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And the third down pass is incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Bulldozes his way through. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they're after him. Took a shot as he threw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. On play action on first down. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Made him miss again. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Trying to run, it's Singleton.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he got loose. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
10, Florida State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. He's in open space downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He'll pull it on the read. Quick spin on the ride. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Nicholson. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Noles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Made a defender miss. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. He leaves it with his back. Can't get him to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Creates a little room. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. Powers through the defender. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down play from the gun. Going for it all. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it sprints. He's loose down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, no! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness. And once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He's got him. Turning it on. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Noles will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To the air on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nicholson. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Makes his man miss. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things going. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Sun Devils quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Using his legs, it's Singleton.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Nicholson. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Bring in the heat. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. fire. Running to Green. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. The screen, he can go. And into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type 1st half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
The Noles will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And some room to work. He's loose. He's at the 40. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fighting off the defender. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. Just keeps moving. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. At midfield, he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Trying play action. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. This time it's complete. Tripped up for the tackle. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Slithers into space. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time.
There he goes. He smashes his way through again. Touchdown, Arizona State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Handoff to the single running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll try the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Nicholson. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Prince. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Caught near the sticks. It's Prince. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Using the quick game. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And the field goal unit is on the field. Oh, the attempt is no good. And that mountain is still 20 points high.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll try the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Prince. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. On the option, he's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And the try is no good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Gives it on the option. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give to the back. Nice move there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way his guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Finds his man down the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
The Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he's got it inside the 20. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Wants to fire on second down. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Rides to back and leaves it. Got room to work. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it. got his man on the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. Off the play fake. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And a first down.
The Sun Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.